In the fight game, there are thousands of cliches that you're going to hear. The number one I hear all the time is styles make fights. I would like to add to that cliche. Styles and rule sets make fights. And no other match in this upcoming Who's Number One card demonstrates that more than Elder Cruz versus Haisam Rida. Elder Cruz is fairly new to the mainstream jiu-jitsu media. He's just now getting some attention. But that doesn't mean that he hasn't been a killer since day one. Elder Cruz is heavy on the takedowns. This guy is a takedown machine. He's not going to pull guard. He's not going to back down. He's going to move forward and attack and try to put you on your back. He is pressure personified. Haisam Rida, on the other hand, is a jack of all trades, but also a master of the guard. He is great at the Kimura trap. When I went against him in the back with Ryan Murphy, my coach, we practiced and went over. When we found out that we were going to have to fight him first round, we realized that when we shoot in, we have to be wary of his Kimura trap system, because this guy, with that height, that reach advantage, and the deceptive strength that he has, once he locks in that Kimura trap, if you don't take a good shot, if you're not able to poke your head out to the outside and try to slam him or break through out of that Kimura trap, you're going for a ride, and he will most likely put you to sleep. Elder Cruz probably knows that, though. But this is something that he has to keep in mind. And the danger of that Kimura trap, the fact that Haisam Rida is giant. You look at him on television, you think that, oh, he's just a tall guy. No, he's a tall guy and a big guy. And strong. You try to shoot in on him, that reach alone will stuff your shot. All he has to do is jam you up in the shoulders, push you back, and you're not getting in. And if you do get in, and if you're able to put Haisam Rida on his back, he is a very active guard. On the other hand, because Haisam has a very active guard, Elder Cruz will be able to capitalize on little holes that he may see between the attacks. Haisam is a great guard. He's a finisher. But what you tend to see with guys that like to finish a lot is they will forego position for submission. They will leave certain aspects to the attack to the wayside that leave them open to get countered. I'll give you another example of my time grappling him. He's winning the match against me, and I end up on top of 50-50, and according to the judges, when they were speaking over the PA, he had advantage, but because Haisam is such a finisher, he's trying to finish and get that bonus check. In doing so, he left himself open for a 50-50 heel hook, and I was able to capitalize. And you see it in a lot of Haisam matches. Some he ends up winning, but some he ends up losing in his eagerness to attack. He will leave himself open. And with a grappler such as Elder Cruz, you got to understand that these are takedown guys. These guys are all about control. They are all about countering. They are all about stopping you from doing what you do best. And if you do open up against a guy like Elder, he is looking for every opportunity to counter and go back to control. And he will either eke out the time or get to a dominant position and hold you there. This man is very powerful. And as strong as Haisam Rida is, I would tend to think that the strength advantage and the control advantage has to go to Elder. If you look at Elder Cruz's last match against Nicky Rod, he's going toe-to-toe with a guy that's bigger than him, just as explosive, maybe even more powerful, and Nicky Rod didn't want to go in the danger zone with him. It's very telling, very telling. Haisam is hard to pass. He's hard to hold down. And it's not just he's a leg lock guy. You know, if you can tell that someone's just a leg lock guy, it adjusts your game plan. It's very easy for a guy that likes to pass guard and like to apply pressure like Elder Cruz. If Haisam Rida was just a leg lock dude, easy game plan. But we've seen Haisam Rida take on guys that are much bigger, For example, Orlando Sanchez, able to execute his game, get to the back, and finish Orlando Sanchez. Something that no one has been able to do. I would like to argue that technically Tex was able to finish him. It was a DQ because Orlando Sanchez spiked Tex on his back. Nonetheless, Haisam Rida is a finisher, and he can finish anybody no matter how big and how strong. And although Elder Cruz is great at his game plan, we can see that Orlando Sanchez is the master of the hand fight, takedown, make you pull, and I'm going to make you suffer while you're on top. As far as predictions, it's very hard to make one. Both of them are so great, but I will give the slightest of slight edges to Haisam Rida. Just because of his pedigree, just because of what I've seen Haisam Rida be able to do at the top level. He's able to finish. And as I said before, it's not just the styles that make the match. It's the rule set. This rule set is submission only. It will not end unless the timer goes buzz or someone gets finished. And Haisam Rida is a finisher, and I respect Elder Cruz. I think he's a great grappler. When it comes to finishing people, Haisam is just that much better. But you tell me what you think. Answer me in the comments. What do you think? Who do you think takes it? Let me know. See you next time.